Hey everybody. Today I bring to you walkthrough footage and some pictures at the end of the final days at Inlet Square Mall in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. The mall was developed by CBL and Associates and would be the largest mall at the time in the region. Original anchors at opening were JCPenney, Kmart, and Belk. And shortly after opening, a 7-screen movie theater was added to the mall by the former food court, which we will see as we walk down to the rest of the mall. I want to make note that architecturally, Inlet Square Mall was originally very different than how we see it today. It featured lush planter beds and fountains that were designed to make you feel like you were walking through a garden. Also, several skylights let in tons of natural light, and those are still present today. All of these features were removed in the 2007 renovation of the property, which I think is a shame because stuff like that is my favorite thing to find at older malls. What we just saw right there was a corridor that leads to the mall management office, restrooms, and also where the old food court used to be. You can walk out from there into that wing of the mall. The center court of this mall, 2 days before closure on January 13th, was basically empty. But you can imagine with the big skylights how grand it used to look right here, with the planter beds and the fountain that was present. As we walk down towards the Belk wing of the mall, I want to bring up the fact that this property has had a very turbulent ownership history throughout its 34 years of existence. CBL would sell off the mall quite early, in 1993, to a group known as Faison Co. Faison Co. was known for managing properties such as South Park, Eastland, and Cotswold in Charlotte, North Carolina. Then, in 1999, General Growth Properties would acquire the mall, and they managed it until 2006, when it was transferred again to Minnesota-based group Madison Marquette Realty Services, in hopes of performing a renovation. The mall would face bankruptcy, where it was then acquired by Philadelphia group RAIT Partnership. RAIT Partnership had plans to finish the stalled renovation that was facing the property. Started in 2007, it was still not completed by mid-2009 when RAIT purchased the mall. Renovations were completed in 2011, and as we walk down this way, we can see the storefront that used to house Steinmart. Steinmart opened from blown out mall space in 2000 and closed in 2015. At the time of filming, Belk is the last remaining anchor at this mall. From what I understand, they still have plans to stay after the redevelopment plan has gone through. As we make our way down to what used to be the food court at Inlet Square Mall, we're going to see that it got swallowed up by a Books-A-Million and the Frank's Theater. Books A Million, off to the left, had been present at Inlet Square Mall since 2002 and would close its doors following COVID in March of 2020. Off to the right is what used to be the movie theater, which was expanded to 12 screens in 1998 and later would become known as Frank's Theater. Frank's Theater had an arcade, bowling alley, eatery, and the movie theater present within it. It closed in 2016 following a lawsuit with parent company RAIT over unpaid lease debt. As we walk down to the last wing of the mall, you can see what used to be a Bath & Body Works, and also off to the left is an old GNC storefront. They have one exactly like it at Signal Hill Mall. JCPenney used to reside down here, and it closed its doors in 2015. I want to make one final comment. During my visit, the mall was being used by a lot of elderly individuals to walk around. And after I left, I felt sad because these people, likely some of them have been here at this mall using it for a very long time. And due to its closure, they're no longer going to have the place to walk around or do whatever in. And that's a sad feeling, especially as an outsider. I'm not from here. I never saw this mall when it was any sort of glorious or in better shape than it is now. But I shouldn't feel too bad because I at least documented it in its final days. The anchor that's pictured here used to be the Kmart. It closed its doors in 2014. To wrap up this video, here are some nice still shots showing off some of the beauty of this mall. If you liked the video, maybe consider pressing the like button. If you didn't like it, press the dislike button. This is my first video, and so I don't know if there's going to be more of these, but there might. So stay tuned.